Hey guys, Board Bob here. We're back. So we're gonna jump into space exploration here in a second. But one of the things I wanted to bring up is I may have mentioned this here, or I may have mentioned it someplace else. Um, Along with Factorio and 7 Days to Die, which are the two things I've been kind of filming on my channel, I've got a crap ton of other stuff in Steam, game wise, that if anybody's interested in seeing me play some of those or whatever, comment down in the bottom here. So I'm going to throw up the images or a screen cap. This is my Steam library. So if there's anything anybody sees that they're interested in, um, you know, give me a yell and let me know. I'll leave it up for a second. You guys can pause it and read through it. So there's the first screen. There's the second screen. And then there's the last one. So that's the games that I have on Steam. I have a few other games, odds and ends stuff here and there. From when I swapped over computers, there's still some stuff that's on my other computer, not Steam games, but other stuff as well. I have Elite Dangerous on there and things like that. So that's also a possibility. I may do some of that when I get it moved over to this computer. But if you guys are interested in seeing something else, by all means, let me know. The reason I'm starting out on the load screen is I went to load this game and something popped up, and I'd not seen it before in this game, and it scared the crap out of me because we've got meteors and that's enough of a problem as it is. Now we have something new coming, so I wanted you guys to see this as well. So we're gonna go ahead and load this game up and go from there. And watch down here in the bottom left hand corner. Once we get this loaded, what pops up? There's going to be, of course, the info thing for the modder, but there's something else that pops up that's a little worrisome, and I ended up having to do some searching real quick to find out. Oh my God, how do I protect myself? So of course, tips and trips. I just leave it on. Warning: Coronal mass ejection headed for Navis. ETA 19 hours 4 minutes 42 seconds. See energy beams and information for more details. So we'll hit I, and we will go to energy beams. Coronal mass ejection. Stars in the area frequently eject. I don't know if this is new, because I've not researched the stuff for it yet, and it's available to be researched. So this may be a new addition to this game, to this mod. I don't know. Stars in your area frequently eject dangerous streams of particles. It is not uncommon for a planet or moon to spray into one of these particle streams. If you have a base on the affected surface, you should evacuate, diversify, and disperse your assets, or build an umbrella defense facility with large accumulator backup. When a surface is threatened, there will be at least 4 hours early warning. Known threats will be listed below. Coronal mass ejection headed for Navis. Energy estimate is 182 gigajoules in 19 hours. So, umbrella energy beam defense. The energy beam defense umbrella can protect against coronal mass ejections and space-based energy beams. It works by levitating magnetic particles into a protective bubble, then realigns and clumps the particles as needed to diffuse hostile energy beams. Only requirement to function is energy. The base draw is 10 megawatts, but increases based on the strength of the attacking beam. Only one is needed per surface against coronal mass ejections. Against energy beam weapons, one can defend against up to 500 gigajoules of attacking power. Coronal mass ejection, the base power requirement for 5,000 radius planet and 100% solar is expected to be around 160 gigajoules over 2 minutes, with a peak power draw of 2 gigawatts at the 1 minute mark. This is increased or decreased with the zone's solar power multiplier for the solid bodies, and is increased or decreased, blah 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 blah. I have to build an umbrella defense beam. So look in my stuff to be able to build, and it ain't there. I went through all of this, it's not there. So I was like, oh crap, What do I need to build this thing? Please don't tell me I have to do space research, because I am so screwed if I have to. So, when I open this up, this is new. This was not on this list of researchables before. But it's only red, green, and blue science. So, and it's only 500. So we're gonna dump these two, because we haven't started researching them anyway. And we're damn sure going to research this, and that'll give me this umbrella, which doesn't look to be too hard to build. So we're going to start researching that. I'm working on a new smelting area. In the meantime, and I'm trying to clear out. There's a patch down here. I'm clearing it out. That's why the warehouses are up there for all the stuff. In the meantime, though, according to this, it sounds like we need a really big accumulator bank to power this thing. Now, I don't know if the one that we've got will be enough or not, so we are going to make it bigger. So we're going to need substations. So we need red circuits, copper cable, concrete, what have you. Some of this we already have. And we've got time. I mean, it sounds like we have time. I'm not pressed for time on this, but I want to get it done. I want to get it out of the way before it becomes an issue. So we're gonna make ourselves some room here, and substations require red. Do we have any substations already? We'll grab that. Grab those. We don't have any substations. We need red circuits. Let's see if we got any over here. We don't have any over here. Let's go get some red circuits. We're going to build some substations. I have a crap ton of accumulators already built because we needed them for our space stuff. And we will just suck all these up. And then what else do we need? We need copper cable, concrete, and concrete is over there. We'll pick it up in a second. And I'm not worrying about ratios right now. I'm just grabbing the shit, just to get it done. You know what? Let's go over here to this one that we can actually do this. Oops. Come on. There we go. That ought to give us enough. Alright, then we need steel plates. How many steel plates? 10 per. So we need a crap ton. We just want to build a bunch of substations at this point. Oh, we got 15. Well, we'll build more. We can use them anyway. And we'll go over here and get concrete, because we forgot to pick our concrete up while we were over here. Of course we did. So yeah, so there's a list, like I say, of what I have Steam game wise. If anybody is interested in seeing any of those or whatever, even just to kind of see them, to see, hey, what is this thing about? I've never played it before. I've always wondered. Let me know. I will throw up a quick, you know, kind of preview video or whatever. You know, if somebody wants it, happy to do that, and we can go from there. Oops. Grab the wrong one. There we go. Let's get rid of those. What else did we accidentally pick up that we don't need? Stone tablets. We'll put these back over here for the greens, since we have to go over here anyway. Now, fortunately, like I say, we've been building these for a while. So we've already got them. Now, in here, And there it is. Alright, so it should be this one right here. Yes, it is. Good. So we're going to go down here, and we may be out of room down here for it. And we're just going to add on. Come on. Just to make sure that we have everything we need. Oops, we want this one. I didn't want to make another destruction planner because I already had one. Alright. Now that's going to cut our wire, but that's okay because we're going to put stuff in it. And this is an inner wall now, so it doesn't matter really that we're taking this down. So I guess it's kind of lucky that we were building all of these accumulators. Now, like I say, I don't know. I can sit here and do the math. I can go back and look at that thing, and we can do the math and figure out just how much I need for just how long. Because I think it's a energy over time thing from the looks of it. But we've got them. Let's just install them. Nice that you can walk between these things. You didn't used to be able to. And that was something of an issue, because when you do these in big blocks like this, you end up there's some not being able to walk through the area. But it looks like now you can, which is nice. Wonder if they did that when they did the pipes. Build. Wanted to check something while we're doing that. Run into the So, and I wanted to, what I was just checking, I wanted to make sure I got the name right. I was pretty sure I had it right. I had a comment on my last video from Space Barbarian, well, I guess based on the name it kind of makes sense, has played the space exploration mod before, from the sounds of it. Anyway, I had some problems, if you guys remember, with getting trapped in a location on out in space on the space platform on the belts, And I apparently did not know, did not realize, whatever the case may be, that those suits have a jetpack. And if you carry rocket fuel, I guess you can fly with it and get yourself out of those situations. So we're going to have to go check that out at some point. The next time we go up there, we'll have to remember to take some rocket fuel with us. Now, the other thing we're going to need to do is we're going to have to put some meteor defense down here, because the last thing that we need to have happen is at the very time that we're getting hit by this crap, have a meteor come down here and blow our shit up. That would be bad. That would be unfortunate, and I would hate myself for it. So we're going to, as part of this protective measure, we are going to have to put meteor defenses around this sucker. Now, I think, I hope, I would think that this ought to be enough accumulators, I would think. But we certainly have enough. Now we just have to, we need to build two things. We need to build that umbrella station, and we need to build meteor defense. Both of which should be relatively simple. They're things that we already have. It's not like we're going to have to research them. And we have been building ammo for our meteor defense. So we should have piles of ammo for that to be able to place in it. Alright, there we go. I think, I would hope, that that's enough accumulators. If it's not, well, you know, we'll figure that out too, I guess. Let's go up here. Let's get rid of this wood. And then let's look at building our defenses that we need. There it is. Get rid of what we can of it here and here, which is nothing. Alright, that should all be full. Do we have any more chests? We got one more we can put down for that. How'd you get all the way that far? Oh, they went on the water. Alright. Maybe we'll have to fill in the water here and make sure they can't walk on water. No big deal. We can deal with that. Alright, there we go. There's that. So now, 100 per, 100 blue per. Alright. Since they cover that much, if we put 1, 2, 3, 4, we should be able to cover the majority of it, right? So we need 400 blues. It's always something, guys. Always something in this game, right? That's what makes it interesting. You're always behind the 8 ball on something. $100, $200. 300, 400. We'll do 6, 5, 6. All right. So that's 600 copper cable. $600. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have to go grab some more concrete. 300 glass. And 600 steel plate. And 300 batteries. Where's our batteries coming in at? Should be over here somewhere. There they are. Alright, so now we need another 150 concrete. All right, now we need, what do we need for this? We need 200, you know what? Let's be safe and make 200, or make 2 of these. Yeah, let's be safe. So we need 400 concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We can put the 50 back. What is that? Meteor defense installation ammo, but point defense ammo. Oh, did we make... Oh shit. We made the wrong one. Okay, that's okay. That's okay, because we can make stuff for that one too. Because this will can defend an entire planet from meteors, but only shoot 1 meteor at a time. Must be loaded with meteor defense ammo, fully charged. So if we have multiples of that, I don't know if we want that though. We may want this. We'll see. We'll think about it. We may have just screwed up. Sorta. We can still use those 6 things. That's fine. Alright, so we need 400 concrete, 400 steel, 400 copper. Alright, there's 400 copper, 400 glass, there it is. 200 batteries. 200 processing units, and 400 steel. There's 400 steel. Now we need processing units. How many? 200. Alright, there we go. So now we can make 2 of these. Originally we wanted to make 6 of those is what we wanted. So, 6, 12, 20, 240, right? So we want some greens. We want 60 electric motors. We want 240 concrete, 120 glass. Where can we get into the glass without picking other stuff up? Steel plates. Alright, let's go get our concrete real quick. I gotta say, whoever made this mod, man, it's really well thought out. It's got a lot of diversity to it, that's for sure. Alright, so that'll give us the 6 of those that we planned for. And then we can go up here. We'll grab those 4. We'll have to get 2 more as they make them. But yeah, no, this mod, man, whoever made it, I'm thoroughly impressed. We want to tie this in on both sides too. We cut that line, so let's tie this in on both sides. And because we're using substations, we have to either use substations or the big towers to reach the center of those. Alright, so now these are the ones that we were planning on placing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place one at the top, approximately centered. We'll go ahead and connect it now, might as well. And we're going to load it, completely load it with a stack. And the same thing down here, we're going to put one in the middle at the bottom. And then we're going to put 2 on each side. We're going to try and put them about a third of the way. One, two, three, yeah. Right about there. That should do that. This is probably hugely overkill, I know, but considering this whole bursty thing is something new that I've never seen before. And I don't know whether we'll get meteors in the middle of it or not. And I don't really want to suddenly find myself in a position of, oh shit. Let's see if that will reach if we connect it there instead. Yeah, that will. I would rather err on the side of caution. So that is right about there. We do the same thing there. We'll put a pole down here just to cover that one laser. Not that we need to, because again, that's an inner wall now. But better safe than sorry, right? We're not close enough. We need one closer. There we go. All right. So there's that. Now we just need to load those two. Let's see what that looks like, though. Turn off our pollution. All right, it's completely covered. We don't have some. We have some places on our plant that we still on our factory we still need to cover that we don't have covered, but that's okay. Overkill on that, I think, is going to be important, especially since those will only shoot down, what is it, 4 at a time. So if we have extras, it's probably not a bad thing. Alright, that's still building. We'll let that build up. We'll just have to remember to go back and load that one. We'll have to load all of them. Now these ones require a different ammo apparently. They require green batteries and steel plates. What we got... Let's grab some more greens. Let's grab some steel plates. How many of each do they need? 10, 10, and 10. Well, we don't know how many each one of them will do, so we'll do 200. Now these may be wasteful because we've got the other ones already, but I don't know. Alright, so there's that. And then we got these guys. And then we got these. So, I think since these guys require... Oh, it's going to be in the way there. We'll have to go up and around maybe. Since these guys require a lot of power and they're going to be drawing from this puppy, let us put it right next to it. Theoretically, that should... So we got 15 gigajoules, right? And they require 500 gigajoules, or no, they require 10 megawatts for increased base and string attack and beam. Only one is needed per surface against coronal mass ejections, against beam one. Energy capacity 1 gigajoule. Alright. So we're going to put, just because, we'll put one on that side just for symmetry, I guess. And we'll put one over here. Because then we have a beatbox, right? We gotta... That's our two subwoofers. Alright, I guess there's no thing, there's no menu for it. It's there. We could have moved that one down a little bit, I guess. Line them up better. Wait, Hank, let's line them up better. Just a cuz. Look at the jump in the in power production as they charge up. But we should be covered now, right? I mean, we got overkill, we got double redundancy, I suppose. Now this sucker, I guess we could put it here. Let's put one there. And we need one more. Iron stick, yeah, blah, blah, blah. We're already making them. We should already be making them up here, though, I think. Yeah, we right there. Alright, there we go. Put one on the other side of it. Gonna give us two of them, right? We can't put it there. Shit. Oh well. I suppose we could put them here and here. And then 10 and 10, right? Why not? Alright, so I think, I wish there was a way to know for sure. I mean, without sitting here doing the math, because I don't want to sit here on camera and do all the math and figure it all out. Wish there was a way to know for sure that was enough. We will find out in 6 game days, I guess, guys. These look like they're still charging. Like I say, I don't know whether this is a new addition to the game or not, because it's something that should have been researched long ago if the ability was there to research it. Alright, we need enough for one more. And it, you know, it wasn't there. So, because we researched everything we can research on the ground, with the exception of swarm safety, which, I mean, we could, you know, because it ain't going to cost us much to do it, right? Well, wait a minute. Yes, it is. We'll do a couple. I think that's enough. Just to keep us in business. Keep us doing something. right? Always be crafting. How we looking? All right, we're just at about an hour. Man, that thing takes a long time to charge. Now this is almost wasteful unless your whole planet is covered with factory, because it's even going to protect against the ones that aren't going to hit your factory. So it's kind of wasteful, I guess. I don't know. But that will give us an overlapping layer of protection, because we'll have these overall and then these around this and around that. I think we're good to go now on that. So back to what I was doing over here. So we got a couple of minutes. I'll show you what I'm scratching my head on. I'm in the process of trying to figure out a new smelting area over here, and one that I can use beacons on and increase my smelting, because now that we've got all of this stuff that we really are good to go on, we want to start growing. So I want to start making, let's go down here and grab the other stuff. I want to start making a big smelting area that I can train stuff into. So there's some items I want to use to do that. One of them is the warehouses, so that when we bring stuff in, we're not completely swamped bringing it in. Where did I put all my crap? Right here. There we go. We don't need those now. We'll put them away later. Alright, there we go. So let's go up here and look. Oh, and if you can't tell, I got legs. I broke down and made myself some armor and grew and made legs so that we can move a little faster. This is coming along nice. We're just basically getting rid of this patch. I didn't want to build on top of it. I knew we would need the plates, so I'm just sending them through the smelter to test the smelter anyway. Here's the thing. The way I used to have this set up in the past is like this. And then you just put a smelter down each of these, or a beacon down each of these, right? Because, and I don't know if then you can still do it in the base game or not. You could overlap these, I thought, and have this one affect these ones and this one affect these ones. But maybe my thinking is wrong. It's been so long since I've done it that that's not the case. But what happens is, if this one is affecting this one and this one is affecting this one, there's two of them affecting it, it shuts it down. So this layout that I remember using a long time ago, and maybe the base game has changed recently or since I did this, which was many moons ago. You can't do that. you have to... Where's the... Here. I can't put this here. I have to put them like that. So now I'm trying to figure out, because the problem is accessibility. I could go on this side with ins and outs and run belts down here, but then I'm wasting all this space in the middle. I'd like to be able to goes into, goes out, right, and run belts down the center here or something. The difficulty is I have to set that off by 1 to do that. But then if I set this one off by 1, I'm in the same situation there. So I'm scratching my head. I'm going to look around and look at some other designs on the internet. I want to have a pretty efficiently beaconable smelting to where, and I'm just using yellow handeds for now just because that's what I have a bunch of. But I want to make a nice, efficient, beaconable smelting array so that I can really kind of get in here and get a shitload in and a shitload out. The other thing I'm looking at doing is this is the rail loader mod. And basically it acts like almost like the whatchamacallits, the mini loaders. But I like the looks of it. It's kind of cool because what you can do is you set this up like that, and then the trains come in, right? And this acts as a warehouse, but it also dumps them right into the train. So you come in and it's like it's dumping it, but it only works for ores. You can set it in the game to work for everything. I'm leaving it at just ores. So load the train with these, unload the train with these. So I thought at my locations I could do that, and then mini loaders out of that onto the belt, and then just swamp this thing. I just think it looks cool. I want to try it. I want to set up a rail station with it. So that's what I'm in the process of kind of playing around with, guys. These are a little finagly in that you can inadvertently overlap these like this. You can't overlap them completely, but you can overlap them like that. But then what happens is your train doesn't fit right. I think they have to be right at those edges like that, and that's what these little piles kind of represent, I think. And then that fits your train better. So that's what I'm playing with, and I've been playing with it kind of offline just to get it all set up and figured out. And this is my playing around with beacons to try and figure out a good layout. And these are kind of the different things I've been playing with and what have you. So that's what I'm up to. But I logged in today to do it, and I got that notification that, oh shit, we're going to get swamped by something here very soon. And I didn't want that to happen. So rocket safety. Yeah, I'll go back and pick something in a little bit. Doesn't matter what I pick. I just want this to shut up. I want the flashing to go away. We're not researching anything right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that's what I'm playing with. And I logged in and I saw that, oh crap, we're going to get hit by cosmic rays thing. So I wanted to log off and log back on and show you guys without saving to show you guys what's going on. Are we full here? We're full here. So this one's full, this one's full, this one's full, this one's full. Alright, we need to add another one. I know I'm going to use the iron. So I'm just, at this point, trying to give myself enough space to empty there we go, to empty this patch right here and get rid of it. There's not much left, just under 1 million, or just over 1 million, whatever it was. It was a lot closer to 2 million. I don't want to build on top of it if I don't have to. So I'm just using up some warehouses and throwing it into some warehouses. That can just kind of hang out. Oops. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. There we go. Yep. I'm just trying to clear that out. I know it's kind of, you know, everyone, oh, buffer and a whole lot of space. That's fine. I just want it emptied. I know I will use this stuff, so I will just connect it into the system, and we'll just use it out of there before we start worrying about our iron coming in to here. So there it is. That's the deal. Our train's doing its job and pissing the biters off. We'll have to go out and, you know, fix some of our fences. But everything else, it seems to be running well. There it is, guys. And that's that. Like I say, I just wanted to do the cosmic ray thing. We got six game days before it hits. I will make it a point to record when it hits, and we will see what happens. This is a whole new thing to me, and we'll check it out. All right, so there it is. That's what I know. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.